As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. 1st
down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going play action. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Go. Giving this to Jeanty. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 37-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. And this is Jeanty. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Shot.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Well, they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught, and Pearsall has it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Trying the right side. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Trying for it with Milroe. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
1st down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
He has it at the 22. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Go! Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Chargers first down.
Milrow with it on first. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Running in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They give here to the motion man. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 17.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's got room to roam. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
A gain of 24 yards.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Genty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Going by his back here, it's Genty. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Working from his end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that out, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Ready?
Milroe now to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Running from the pistol here with Jensen. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now, and I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. Throwing the out route, complete. Decent game here, but short of the 1st.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, there comes a time and experience.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Here's Milroe to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers throw their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
The ball carrier.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. The 30. The 10. At the 5. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
17. Raiders 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Omarion Hampton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here from Milrow. Raiders closing in. Then down he goes. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Milrow looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. celebrating a decade in the NFL. He sends it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
It's now 4th down.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. This will be grabbed at the 5. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 10-yard line.
Ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
One final shot before the half. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Hampton on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. Caught by Washington, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So 1st down from the 41.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Justin Reed has the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Street. Viking 18.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing it on second down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Vikings.
Third down from the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Quick pass, right side, complete. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. All set to go now from the 35. Now Herbert again. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles! Chargers take a third-quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Press all 80.
He motioned the tight end over. Trying to throw this from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
And off to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Shot 60, shot 60.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively. There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Chargers parlay the interception into points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go. Cougar 19, 18, 5 here.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st down from the 41.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing out to the left. Cup. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Fits it through the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Hawk, 7 Pirates,
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. The screen pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Crack all 80. Warriors 70. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Hampton on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete right side to Washington. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Milrow with it on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air they go on second down. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set, go.
To the air on third and long. And they pick him off again! And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Got Washington. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. First down throw here from Milrow. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. From the gun, Milrow escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Set. 380. Run. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Give him 5 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. He's going to throw it again. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. First and 10 now from the 46.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. And this one does not go far. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 45. Raiders 31.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Pass play now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Another throw here on second down. On target to Thornton. And they get this down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down. They are throwing it again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Will Rowe from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll run now on 2nd down. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. He's got Washington. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 9.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.